get it.
Why?
Because sometimes you do need to get out of the house.
Why?
Yeah.
It's
Because why should Chris go and it's for you all the time? He went to he went to 2 Chinese places yesterday.
That was for you.
And everybody.
Yeah, I gotta make my wife happy somehow.
Okay, so hey everybody, we are live. And we are arguing with Sierra because she just wants everything handed to her.
I just don't want to leave the house. I have
It's right down the street. Well, here's some Motrin and some Tylenol. But yes, we are. Chris is making some cigarettes, but we are expecting a wintry mix coming. Hey, Joe Morgan, I was just watching that video you put up about the Stanford prison experiment. I want to check that out. There was when I watched it on the side of the screen, there was other videos from like 6 years ago. It said something about that. So I'm going to look into it. That looked pretty interesting. Did you hear what he was saying in the background?
No.
So he was saying in his video that they did an experiment. It was called the Stanford Prison Experiment, and it was a group of kids, and they put them in prison environment, and some were guards and some were the prisoners, and they wanted to see how it would all unfold and how people changed with their positions and stuff. So I want to check that out. Oh, it snowed for you too? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It says on my thing, it's 34, mix coming.
Take you, what do I get?
And I got a text from National Grid, our electric, saying that they were prepared for this wintry mix. Oh my gosh, look at me. Hey, Ocean Ran, how you doing, honey? It showed how power trips people made normal kids violent. Well, yeah, if you put these kids, some they're chosen to be the guards and some are chosen to be the prisoners. It's all ego. And it changes people just like money. Just like money. And I said years ago that all people want that are in the Congress and the president, all they want is that power. It has nothing to do about helping the people. I've said this for years. I remember telling a coworker at the Center of Hope when I worked there, we were outloading buses, vans for the people to go home. And I said, because they were talking about voting, and I said, I honestly have never voted. I have my reasons, but I don't sit there and complain about who does what and who does this, and it's all Biden's fault and it's all Trump's fault, and it's because I have no right to. I didn't vote. I just watch. I'm one of these people that likes to sit and watch. I watch. Hey, Gardner Josh. I watch a lot. And I'm one of those people that I don't say a lot about things, but I really see. Yeah, I saw that you were telling us how she came and bought your dad's gun. You showed her. That's good that she has someone like you to show her. But yeah, it's all about power and getting up there in that elite status as close as you can get. That's all those positions are. Someone may start out in Congress or running for the state, and their intentions seem good in the beginning, but once they're there and they're mixed in with all those people and all those meetings and all those galas and all those events, and then people start talking and they start pulling you here and there and giving you these better than ever opportunities. If you just do this, people change. They change. They forget what they were there for in the beginning. And it happens over the years. And then like Pelosi and all these people that may have went in starting out with good intentions when they were young, they get corrupt after a while. But I sit and I really watch. I watch people. I listen before I say anything. And most times I don't say anything. But I know. I'm a very good people. I know. I can judge people very well. That's what I do as well. Can't listen if you're yelling opinions, but there is learning. Yeah. I sit and I watch. I watch people's behaviors. I watch people, what they do and how they act, and I do it. But how's everybody doing? Chris got sent home Friday because there was no work. A lot of jobs were getting canceled because we were having a wintry mix then too. So he's been home since Friday morning. Friday.
Don't even want old legs.
I did order out for Chinese last night. We were watching. What did we watch? Oh, we watched all the shows that we've been putting off because I was binging The Walking Dead, and I'm going back to that later. But we watched all our shows like Chicago Fire, PD, Rookie, Valhalla Vikings, because Chris really, and then I sat down and I got into it too. It's really good.
Stop it.
Chris is pretty slow on the top-o-matic, Ocean Rand says. His
I have a crank handle. I don't have the electric.
Yeah, we don't use the electric one anymore. We figured, you know what? We went through so many electric ones in 2 years. We were tired of paying $100-something a pop. Hold on, I'll be right back. I just have to grab my crab rangoons that I'm warming up. I'm warming up leftover Chinese. And because it is now 12 o'clock here. And I cleaned the shower. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Christopher. I love those magic erasers. I take them into the shower when I take a shower. And before I start my shower, I'm in there just magic erasing the walls, everything, floor. So I did that. Shower's all clean. I'm going to let these cool off. Oh, yeah, I'm going to let those cool off.
What did you put in there?
The crab rangoons I got, because he went to Asia Kitchen to get me my crab rangoons. And then he went to Yummy's to get my rice. I like certain things from certain Chinese places, and they're really like on both sides of us. So I want to watch The Last of Us TV show, but I don't get that channel and I'm not paying for it. I'll wait till it comes out later and it's free somewhere. But yeah, I've been binge watching The Walking. I just love that show.
And we took a bummed out ride to Worcester yesterday just to find out Boston Market's closed.
Oh my God, yeah. So Sierra and I have been talking and we wanted Chick-fil-A. The weekends I don't do a lot of some weekends. There's some weekends that I do cook. But this weekend I was just tired. I had done cooking all week. So I really wanted some other food. And so Sierra and I were talking and we really wanted Chick-fil-A and Boston Market's out there like in our last out and about. So I'm like, all right, I'll get dressed and I'll go. Because it's a good 30, 40-minute drive. And he took a wrong turn by accident, which was good because he drove by Boston Market and we were going to Chick-fil-A first. And then we were going to swing around and come back. He looked and he's like, Boston Market's dark. So I'm just like, was not happy. My heart sank because that's my favorite and I will go there. So we went to Chick-fil-A. We got the food. We came back around in the way we were going to come and stopped. And they had a sign, due to product shortages, they will be closed until the 23rd, which is Monday, tomorrow. So, and the last time we went there, they had a lot less selection in those trays out in the front that they normally do. Because they discontinued. All the sides were pretty much discontinued. There was mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, mac and cheese, maybe some sweet potatoes. So I was not happy. But I did get something at Chick-fil-A just in case. So if he hadn't driven by there by accident the first time, I wouldn't have got anything at Chick-fil-A and I would have been left with no food. So I'm glad I did. So far, so good. I'm cooking a roast Mom got on sale. Ooh, what kind of roast? Is it pork or beef? Your mom's watching Walking Dead right now? I know. I'm in like season 7, I think. My issue with TV is the firearms handling. Sometimes I yell at the screen, hold it right, watch the. So yeah, we got caught up on our Fire Country, which is a really good show, and Yellowstone. Cobra Kai is only going to have a season 6, and that's it. That'll be the end of it.
Yeah, because John Kreese escaped from prison.
Yeah, well, I was reading that they're only doing the 6 seasons, and then it will be it'll be done. That'll be it for the Cobra Kai. They won't keep going. So we got most of those seasons. I think I have the first 3 or 4 seasons. I'm not sure on Cobra Kai. Hey, Karen. Oh, beef roast. That'll be good because you can make leftovers with that, like shredded beef over mashed potatoes and rice or something. Oh my God, yeah. Tacos, beef tacos. Soup. You can do so much with that. I know. I got all the seasons on DVD when they came out. I love Ralph Macchio. I have since I was a kid. Pictures were all over my bedroom walls. Especially when he was in The Outsiders and yeah, he was in a movie. He was in a movie where he aged really fast. I forget the name of the movie, but I want to find it. I have to look that up. He aged very, very quickly when he was little, and he died. He was like very young when he died, but he looked old. That's what I'm doing. Slow cooking it. Oh, that's gonna smell good in your house. Oh yeah. Hey Vicky, what are you and Karen up to today in Ocean Ran? Gardener Josh, you're probably getting ready for your garden, huh? You have pretty blue eyes. I'm not hitting on you. Thank you. They used to be beautiful, but I got the lines now and the droopiness going on. Yeah, I gotta go get a haircut. I just haven't gone out. Sierra's over there covering up Jack. And I'll show you what she's trying to do. See if I can swing you over there. She put the blanket over him and she's trying to brush him out because he has a little knot in his. Anybody know how to get out knots in the cat fur without hurting them, or the cat spazzing out?
Spot on his butt.
What?
I don't want him to have a bald spot on his butt.
Oh.
I know you can cut them out, but I don't want to cut it out.
I don't know.
I got some of it out.
I don't know. I'm not a cat animal person. I'm gonna put my cigarette out so I can start on my. I got the leftover crab rangoons. There's a lot of food in there, and it was so bad. I'm in the shower, right, and I'm cleaning the shower because that's what I was doing, and I'm thinking Wright's Chicken Farm. Oh my God, Chris!
I'm not driving that far.
It's too far with the mix coming. The wintry mix coming. Didn't you say you found a shortcut?
It still don't matter. I'm already right above a half a tank.
I'll give you money for gas.
I think I got it.
I got to give you your money for your. Is your fishing and hunting license something you can get on your way home from work?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll do that. I'll give you that money and you can go do that and get it all done.
Jack, you're wiping it all over the couch. You dirty cat.
What are you doing, son?
Look at that. Todd came out of his room too. We have sights. We have children's sightings, guys. He's getting some leftovers. I made sure I got the other poo-poo platter for him because he likes them big fat chicken wings. There's 2 types in there, Todd.
I think I got it out.
You might want to look in both of the red bowls because you have the big chicken wings you like. There you go.
That's not all of it, but I got the other.
You did it gentle too. He's not spazzing out.
He
just
was.
Just look at his tail. His tail just wagging away.
He was trying to bite me.
Oh, he'll get you later when you're settled and you don't remember about it. They hold a grudge. Cats hold a grudge. It's weird. I don't with the crab rangoons. I don't like the crunchy parts. I just like that filling. And the place that I really like the Chinese rice, the pork fried rice, their crab rangoons are so thin and pitiful. and they don't taste good. But I love their rice. It's got the bean sprouts and everything in it and the egg. But the crab rangoons are at another Chinese restaurant. They are so good. I don't know what they do. I try to make them and they don't taste like that. Hey, Chicken Noodle.
Chicken noodle.
Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. Hi. Lovely Sharon. I know. I'm just having leftover Chinese. I put them in the air fryer. I know. The rangoons are good from this one place. Oh my God. And they have these chicken wings that are huge. And then the place that I really like the rice, the chicken wings are these little tiny awful things. So I try to get a little bit from both. Oh, you got to go to church? Hey, Littlefoot Ranch. Littlefoot Ranch is here. You guys have to check out this channel. I think I mentioned it the other day. Littlefoot Ranch. Excellent channel. Let me see if I can find it. I'm very slow at putting links up, and usually somebody does it and gets it done before I get to it, but I'm not YouTube savvy. Let me see. Littlefoot Ranch. I love the channel. I'm loving the channel. And I found it through she did a chainsaw review. I gotta go watch that. Let me see. Oh my God, you did it. Thank you, Joe Morgan. Look at that. I was just getting ready to paste it in there. Yes, Littlefoot Ranch is awesome. I love finding new channels, and I binge watch them. And then if I remember, which happens sometimes, I will put it on their playlist before I go to bed. I did that the other night. I turned it really low, not all the way off. You don't want to mute it, because if you shut the mute and you mute it all the way, they don't get credit for it. You have to leave the volume on a little bit. So I will stick my earphones in the jack. That way it doesn't disturb Chris when he's sleeping out here. And I'll let it run, a playlist run. I'm not tech savvy at all. That's why I don't really take out when I do videos and something that I make and a recipe doesn't come out, I show it because I want everybody to see what I did wrong so they don't do it. Plus, I don't like editing. I just put it all out there. Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. Y'all doing fine? I'm not either, and I'm relatively young. I'm 50. I used to think, I remember I was talking to my mom yesterday. It was my mom's birthday yesterday. And she couldn't remember the time she was born. She said she'd have to go back and look at her birth certificate. She's like, I could be 69 or I could be 70 right now. I don't know. No. But then we just started talking. And it was crazy how much I was remembering from being a little kid. Because I can't remember things from months ago. But I remembered my old apartment we lived in before my parents moved into the house. And we moved into that house when I was like 10 or 11. But I remembered everything about that apartment we lived in when I was a baby and I was a kid. It was crazy. I can link fast on laptop phone, still evades me. Yeah, I do better. You all know me. I still have my wire mouse and my big fat keyboard, the old style. I don't like these little keyboards. And because when I was in high school, they didn't have typing yet. Okay. And so when I quit high school, got my GED in 11th grade. And I immediately went to secretarial school for legal, to be a paralegal or work in a law office. And I never once worked in a law office. I ended up in the hospital setting. But we had typing class, and it was on those old typewriters. And then the computers, you had to stick a square floppy disk type thing in the computer to get it started. And then you had that C prompt. And That's how old I am. Oh, thank you, Han Solo. I forget about that. And I think that's why Fanatic Connecting Guru does that. He gives everybody that comes in his chats becomes a mod, so that all you have to do is click on those three dots next to the person's name in chat, and you can go right to their channel. And then after the live stream is over, he'll leave the mods up for like 24 hours so you can watch and go back and do it. But then you get your wrenches taken away. But everybody gets one. I think that's a great idea. School wasn't my jam either, Han Solo. And that's what I was telling Sierra. I'm like, you know what? You do your best. You do your best. I am so opposite half these people and parents. If they go college, they go to college. If they don't, they don't. I personally think, and I've been thinking this way for years, we need more tradespeople, because I just watched a channel yesterday that I follow. Alaska Prepper told us about it. I allegedly or A allegedly or something like that. And he was saying Google's laying off 12,000 people this week. And what was the other channel that was laying off was it Bank of America? I can't remember. Another 1,100 people. So many. And he was talking about Wayfair and all these channels, all these companies. Heroic Prepper had mentioned it too a while back about all these companies laying off. He's in that field. He hears things. But it's happening. All tech. So you need more plumbers. You need more electricians. You need more people that can fix your roof. You need more people that can fix masonry, chimneys. You need more people. Go back to that older style of living and getting those skills. It's priceless to have those skills. When something goes wrong,
the dying breed, we don't want to do it anymore.
Nope. They all want to sit behind a computer and take it easy. You end up with carpal tunnel anyway.
All the major vocation jobs like welding, plumbing, Freemason trades.
You need all that.
Freemasons are
Hey, Brian Lloyd.
very few
shift kicker
out there that's doing it. No, we don't want to do that actual physical work. They want to get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to sit at a computer and whatever. But when it comes down to it, what do you actually can do outside that office?
Let's see. Did you have to set the type keys also? I don't know. Where you have to like do the F something, if that's your I don't know what that means. When it came to the F keys, I was always lost. I hated school too. I did not like it. I liked lunchtime period. That was it. I did the same thing. I quit school at 16, got emancipated. I didn't get emancipated, but my parents, I left at 15 because I didn't want to listen to my parents about my boyfriend, though, my older boy's father. And then I just went from there. I lived in cars. I lived with friends. I've been through it all. Trust me. A lot of things. Hey, Brian Lloyd. Someone said something. I went to trade school and became a dental assistant. Yeah. Because think about this. You may not stay working in a dental office, but guess what? You know how to treat things. You know how to do things for your family. If you were ever things shut down. Same thing with doctors and nurses, especially nurses. Because if something happens to your child at home, you can help them without having to rush them to the doctor. Education on that kind of stuff and experience in that kind of stuff is priceless. When these 3-4 hour waits at an urgent care, that's what we just went through. 4 hours to go to urgent care, and they had to find one out in Worcester 40 minutes away for Sierra when their dad came to visit. 4 hour wait. Then when he went to the urgent care, 3 hour wait. There is a rumor Jeff B got shot. Anyone can confirm? What?
What happened?
Vicky says there is a rumor that Jeff B got shot. Can anyone confirm? I don't know. Hey, Sherry Leach.
What was the name?
Vicky Sorrells, there is a rumor Jeff B got shot. Anyone can confirm. I don't know. Have not heard anything, but I haven't been on here.
Wow, there's a lot of names we haven't even seen in a while.
Yeah, I haven't been on here. I've been dropping videos that I made these videos in December, most of them, and I've been focusing on making new ones. I've been doing getting new recipes ready. And then I've been resting because it took a while for my chest to clear out. Mostly my head, actually, not really my chest. It was my head. How you doing, Sherry Leach? I got my GED. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It just knows what you want to learn because you're focused on what you want to learn and you want to know. Because back then I knew I wasn't going to need all this crap for real life. Lewis and Clark expedition, the Aztecs. It wasn't something I was interested in. I was interested in being a police detective, actually. And when I met my boyfriend, the boy's father, that kind of went out the window because he was a wild child and half his friends did stupid shit. So I probably would have arrested half of them during the course of my time as a police officer. Yeah.
You're an officer. You can arrest me anytime.
Learning how to make holes and how to plug them is key. No, the real old typewriters you had to attach the letter. No, I had the brother, a typewriter, the brother. But when you needed to correct something, you had to put the little strip in there under the thing and type over it. Hey, Dorinda's Crafty Corner. I really think people need to, these kids, and I keep telling them, Todd wants to be an architect or he wants to check into that. That's what we talked about this recently because with his school, they're starting to talk to kids and get prepped, and they're actually doing a field trip to a biotech research company. Huh? I know he is not into that, so he's not going. But yeah, they're going to a biotech research lab.
Bro, why not?
Yeah.
You suck.
So yeah, but he's shown interest in architecture, and I had a feeling because when he started playing Minecraft, he did some incredible stuff on there, and he likes to draw. He's an incredible artist. That kid, he don't need templates and things like that. He just draws, and it's beautiful, beautiful. He did a mermaid. I still have it somewhere in my photo album. A mermaid sitting on a rock in a sunset around the ocean. It was beautiful. He did this when he was young. Hey, Prepper Stedding.
Hey!
Sherry says she's still fighting the rest. I know. My head is yeah. Yep, heavy equipment mechanic. It's invaluable having that knowledge. What do they need to do all these big jobs? The heavy equipment. Oh, you want to work in an office? Hey, I did it for 20-something years in the billing department. I get it. Back then, there wasn't as many people doing it. Now everybody wants to get in and be behind a computer.
It's not all fun.
Biotech could be a chef too. Yep. Where are you at, Stedding? What state of confusion are you at today? What are you eating?
Chicken fingers.
Okay.
Teriyaki.
He eats enough.
Stuff that I can gum.
Yeah, he's good. He did go for his fitting. They're gonna call him when it comes in, the tops, and then they'll do a few more fittings. Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll fit right.
Oh yeah, automotive bondo tastes really good in my mouth.
Automotive bondo.
It's nasty.
Snowmobile waiting. Have a good day, Shift Kicker. Have fun.
Want to go on snowmobile?
Yeah.
Be safe.
Be safe out there. Please dress warm. Brian Lloyd, good to see everybody. Good to see you too. Exactly, Sherry. I think that's the way we need to go back to, is all those trades. It's so easy. These multi-million dollar companies like Google, they will toss you aside in a heartbeat when their things get a little below their comfort level for financially, and they will toss aside 12,000 people and don't give a crap. 12,000 people now are going to be unemployed. Just in that one company.
Yeah,
Kentucky,
they
he's
feel
in.
that they're going to be threatened for where they can't get their raise of vacation time.
Yep, they need that $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 year quarterly bonus. So they'll get that before they pay their employees. Pepper Steadings, Kentucky.
People, so they keep that money.
Pepper Steadings in Kentucky. And then add another. Oh, add another. Oh my God. Yeah. The gums do shrink. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just sitting here. I had the fire going last night. We watched TV. Just resting. Just resting.
Just chillaxing.
Yeah, because he's gonna, once he goes back in the spring and summer, they work him, and Chris loves every minute of it. I can tell you that. I know he does, and he more than makes up for it. So I'm letting him relax and rest, because come spring we're gonna have to start getting the gardens turned over.
Back
And
to being a summer slave.
yeah, so I did get a few packages at the I have a seed obsession. I bought all these at the Dollar Tree when they first came out, and now they're pretty wiped out. They had like four big stands of seeds, and I noticed a lot of the vegetables get wiped out, not the flowers. And I'm not a flower grower. I don't really like flowers. So this year, though, I really thought about it, and me and my mom were talking, because they have the big greenhouse that they keep heated, and she was saying, and my dad was saying, that back in the day when they first started all this, their tomato plants outside were absolutely beautiful, and they would still keep growing and producing well into the fall. In these last few years, they've rotted out by like August, if that, because they would start them in the greenhouse, get them going, and they were beautiful. Then they would transplant it all outside. So they're doing more indoor gardening in the greenhouse, because they're noticing with the rain, whatever's in the rain, my dad said, is just destroying these plants. So, because he did, I think he said about 500 tomato plants last year. Yep, 500. Oh, chicken noodle girl. After church, we are going to Olive Garden. I'm so happy.
What the hell?
Sierra, what the hell? Do the Free Chris's shirts still fit? I have them somewhere. I have stains on them. I have a lot of cooking stains. Yeah, they're in the. I did Sherry Leach. I did plant marigolds last year. I bought some 6-packs when we went to some of these farms and got meat and stuff. And I bought some of their marigolds, and I planted those outside near my tomato plants and stuff. And I put one in the greenhouse, and I hung some outside of the greenhouse. Yeah. Hey, Lorraine Edwards. I saw you got the garden planter. I hope you enjoy it. It's from M.I. Gardner. I know. We went to we ordered it online, Littlefoot, and Chris went out and got it, because that one is out there too, with the other places that are like 40 minutes away. Thank God he don't mind going out and getting this stuff most of the time. I like the shrimp scampi. They used to make chicken vino bianco, and that was my ultimate favorite. And I have the recipe. It's a copycat recipe. I don't make it much because it's a lot. I could eat it all. Like I just could keep eating it and keep eating it. But now my thing is the shrimp scampi with extra sauce. But I always fill up on the salad. If we go in person, I'll fill up on the salad, and I end up bringing my spaghetti, my shrimp scampi home, and I'll have 2 or 3 meals out of it. Yeah. How you doing, Lorraine? I've got 16 state jars at this time. 16? Oh my God.
Wow.
Pepper steading, you're gonna make me cry. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be awesome.
What?
16 of those jars.
I know, I heard you.
We might have to reinforce that shelf where I'm gonna put them all.
Where are you gonna put?
I might take some out of my metal things and transfer them into.
Whatever.
Oh. Be interesting what happens with the new bee jab. I don't know what that is. You and Chris are like the same. She's getting the chicken Alfredo. He loves the Alfredo. He gets the Alfredo everywhere we go, especially at Olive Garden. Always gets the Alfredo, the chicken Alfredo, and then he has the shrimp added to it too.
What's your what the heck you gum?
Yeah. He's going to gum everything right now. He did say that once he gets that top row in, I have to make a mistake every single day.
Oh, I need at least a steak for every day that I've missed from eating a steak. I'm lacking.
You're lacking.
I'm lacking my red meat intake.
I do give you ground beef. I'll have to make you a meatloaf soon.
Excuse me.
Oh, geez. Right on a live stream, Lazaricks.
Excuse me.
They had a really good sale. Listen to this. I'm going to tell you. Okay. So I got a text from my local Big Bunny market. It's a family owned. It's only one store. They had limited specials. They post them once in a while on a weekend day, and it's only for one day. Fresh sliced Hummel Brothers smoked turkey breast, $4.99 a pound. Okay, $4.99 a pound. A 21.28 ounce package of gourmet burgers, New York strip burgers, 4-pack for $4.99. There was other ones. They're gone now. What the heck? It's called the hot sheet. There was other ones, but they're not showing up. I bet you they're out. Maybe they're out. I know meatloaf does sound good, right? Yeah, that's it. They had other things, but they're gone because it's a limited supply. But it was only till today. So, but I can't get no more meat for the freezer. He told me no. No. I'm not done yet. And I love Alfredo. Prepper sitting. Make the shelving for all 50 states now. Wow. I haven't gone to a restaurant in over a year. There isn't anything I can't cook, and it is cheaper too. Yeah. Meatloaf. I know, but I just someday, like the weekends, I cook pretty much. I've been like last week, I got really back into the swing of things because I was feeling better and I could stand up longer and so I cooked almost every night. So this weekend, I just wanted to go back to a little break. I do have a recipe. Okay, so who was it? Jessica O'Donoghue, her channel. And it was an Alfredo spaghetti bake. I showed Chris and it looks really good. She takes she makes her own Alfredo sauce. And she mixes it with the spaghetti, cooked spaghetti in a casserole. She layers it with hamburger and sauce mixture. And then put some cheese on top, shredded cheese, and she bakes it. So I want to try that. And I have everything to make it. I have the heavy cream and all the Parmesan cheeses and all that. Bye, Peppersteading.
Later, brother.
He says his Alfredo is better than Olive Garden. Oh boy. Can make that when you make that when you come up here. You and Chris can get in the kitchen and cook together. Because I told you guys I was going to let you do it. So that sounds really good. It's on Jessica O'Donoghue's channel. Bye, chicken noodle. Have fun. Have a breadstick and salad for me.
Freeze dry it, send it here.
Freeze dry it and send it here, Chris said. Did you all see Moonlight Gypsy's new horse? Gus, she did a video. Go check it out. She rescued this horse. It was a rescue horse. So she's got to get it the weight up there a little bit. Beautiful horse. And it's sitting right there alongside. It's in the corral right there next to Rip, her other horse her niece got. And beautiful. They're what are they called, Sierra?
What?
Painter horses?
Paint horses.
Paint horse. She had to explain what the paint horse meant. But yeah, she got herself a horse. Yes, yes. She's going to take care of that horse really well, and she's going to have someone, a pet for the rest of her life now. But I figured I would just pop on here. I really hate that glare from that curtain being open. I can't really see Chris because he's glared. The glare. You can't even see your arm because when you put it in front of the window, all you see is that glare from the... But yeah, check out Moonlight Gypsy's channel. Let me see if I can... Oh, Our Treasured Home is live right now. I'm going to try to find Moonlight Gypsy's channel. There we go. I'm going to... Okay, that's Moonlight's channel. Just watch your family precious moments video from January 3rd. The one pic of the little brother hugging the big one was very cute. Who are they? Oh gosh. Little brother. Oh, were they sitting with their backs to the camera? If that's the one, that was my second son Casey hugging Todd when they were little. He does. He kind of blocks the window a little bit. That big box on the table is sitting in front of my 20-pound bag of rice. I have to work on that this week. But that big box is cigarette tubes that we ordered. And they sent them, but they sent the wrong size. So they resent a new... Because I ordered like 25 boxes. So in that box is the new correct ones. And I have to use that box in the shipping label and send the other ones back.
What are you talking about? The other box is right there on the floor, already packed, ready to go.
Yeah, I know, but I got to add the shipping label to it that they sent me. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do all that. I do all that kind of stuff during the week. So when Chris goes to work and he's out of my way, and because when he's home, I just kind of want to lollygag and watch TV.
Blame me.
Yep. I got a 20, because all you do is sit at that table and play on your phone. You don't do anything else. So why should I be humping around the house doing all kinds of crap? I'd rather work when you're not sitting there watching me do it all. So want to really get into it, Laz?
No.
I didn't think so. It's frustrating to see it, to run around this house and do this, that, and watching someone just sit there. I don't like it. I got a 20.
I want to get in your way.
Yeah, because you do get in my way. When I do stuff, I go from one thing to the next. So Friday, when he came home, I wasn't home. I had went to the bank. And he calls me. He's like, oh, where are you? And he never calls me and says, where am I? So I knew right then and there, he knew I wasn't home. So he had to be home. And I said, why? Where are you? He goes, in the driveway. That's how I knew he was home. Because when he calls from work and I'm home and he's at work, he's like, hey, babe, how you doing? What are you doing? Because he knows I'm at home. And that tells me that he's at work because he's asking what I'm doing. He's not here to see it. So whenever he said, hey, where are you? I knew, oh, he's home. What the frig did he do wrong? And I said, where are you? Because I was waiting to hear something. And it was because there was no work. They sent him home. So, yeah, I had went to the bank and I was going to stop and get a breakfast sandwich. And so I'm like, what do you want from McDonald's? I'm heading there now. I got a 24-pack of organic cage-free large brown eggs for $6.79 at Costco. 2 limit. Wow, that's not bad. I got a 60 count for $20.74. I just froze all those. No, they were on a couch and it looked recent. Oh, I'd have to go back and look. A lot of these pictures are very old pictures that I found on my USB. Because my oldest son is 32. That second one is 31. And the twins are 15 now. So a lot of those are older pictures. Because my goal was to get a lot of stuff posted on here that I've had on USB sticks and tucked away so that my family and they can see this later on when they get older. They were on a couch and they were also adults that were not you. I'm guessing the parents. Oh, it could have been a Christmas. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. Point at a job. Say, Chris, do this. Yeah. Then he'd be in my way, Sherry Leach. Because when I'm doing stuff, I'm all over the place. So when he got home, before he got home, I had been folding laundry over there on the table, on his section of the table.
Yes, you things folded.
I had, that was the second basket. Everything else had already been put away. So during this, I knew there was going to be snow coming. So I'm like, well, I can fold those later, but I can't go to the bank later. It'll be closed or the roads will be bad. So I left it all there. I come home and it was in that chair there, my basket, where he puts, see all his stuff? That's all his work clothes for the new day. And he puts his bag there. He didn't bother to move any of my stuff or even fold any of it for me. He just left all my stuff there to fold.
Well, there was a reason, but we're not going to get into that.
Lazy. You mess up, we all get done. G-Ma Merkel. My 2 older boys are white, and then my twins are darker. They're black, half white. Not if he is in the basement and you are upstairs, Lee. Sheesh, woman. But when I do things around the house, I will go quickly. I will vacuum, then I go to laundry, then I go do dishes. Then I don't stop unless I need a break. But certain things I can just go and do and get done. And he's got to stop, have a coffee, have a cigarette, and play a game, and then he'll get up, and then he'll go. And there's some days where I do that too, where I will stop and take a breather in between things. But some mornings when I'm fine and I wake up fine, I know I have to hustle because I'm going to poop out around 2 or 3 o'clock. And that's usually what happens is I poop out around that time. Yeah, I know. The prices are crazy because of like that 60 count box. We bought that same 60 count box from Walmart, from that same store over the summer, and it was $5.07. I think I did a video on it. And then a couple months later, $20.76 or something like that. But other people in other states have been showing pictures of that same box for $22. Crazy. So I took that box and I froze all the eggs. I scrambled them up, put them in baggies. First time doing it that way. The last time I froze them in baggies, but I just broke the shell and dumped them in there. And the egg yolk stayed hard when I tried to cook with them the last time. So those just didn't work out. So I know that when he likes scrambled eggs. So I just did them in different size baggies, like 8 eggs, 6 eggs, 10 eggs, 12 eggs, and I scrambled them and froze them that way. I
I'm sure
know.
you all saw that video of my face expression of that egg where it was like nuclear.
Greenhouse time is cut. Yep. Chris went out there a couple weeks ago and pulled out the last of what was it? The broccoli that died. So I do have to get in. The rest of the grow boxes in the greenhouses have been all cleared out, the vine, the roots and all that. But that one, we haven't cleaned out the roots yet. $42 for pre-made Caesar salad. No, you can make your own.
What?
Yeah, a superstore up there where Sherry Leach is, and she's Canada.
Holy damn.
They stand in the way and say stupid shit like I can do that later, or where do you want that? Yep, G-Ma Merkel. And by the time they've stood there and got that sentence out, what do you want me to do? I could already had it done. So that's why a lot of times I tell Chris, just put the dishes in the sink. I will get to them because I know where everything goes. When I need help and I ask for it, he's like, yep. And then he'll sit there for another 10, 20 minutes. It's a guy thing. I swear to God, a guy thing. Because this thing right here, it's been sitting there since a week or so ago. And I said, can you drop that off on your way to work? Yep.
No, you wanted that downstairs, but I took the other things and brought them to work.
And I said to you the last time, I said, you don't want to use it for your shoes? You might as well bring it down to the Goodwill. Listen, I remember the conversation because guess where you were sitting? Right there. And I said, can you drop it off on your way to work? And you said, yes. Because no one's going to use it, I said.
I'll get rid of it at work then.
I know, that's what you said a week ago. He don't like to be, he gets mad when I call him out. It's a guy thing. I know it's not just him. It's a woman. I don't blame just him. It's a whole guy thing. It's got to be spelled out on a piece of paper and stuffed to his forehead. I know that is outrageous for a salad, but I heard about that. Yes. I ain't got time for that, G-Ma Merkel. I'd rather just do it myself, you know? It's only going to get worse. Grow what you can, even if it's container and grow lights. Yeah. I have all my onion seeds that I'm going to get. I have the grow shelves on the porch. I have the bag of soil in the garage. And I have a bin of all the seed starting stuff on the porch. And that's going to come in at the end of February, and I'm going to start my onion seeds. Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about. So I thought about it, and in the greenhouse, I'm going to do a couple different tomato plants and cucumbers. And I'm going to focus the inside on those kinds of things because outside last year, they did horrible because of the cabbage worms. So I'm going to do lettuce, iceberg lettuce, broccoli, maybe 1 or 2 cucumber. Maybe I'll start out with 1, let that run for get going, and then maybe 3 weeks later I'll start another cucumber plant, and I'm going to do it in succession. Normally I would throw them all in there, but I'm not doing that with the cucumbers. I want cucumbers later and later in the season. So I want to still be eating good cucumbers in November or October, depending on how cold it gets too soon. I'm not do them all at once. So I'll do a cucumber plant because the Tasty Jades give you a whole lot of cucumbers on there. And I'm not giving away so much this year. And I'll do one cherry tomato and one large tomato. That's it in there. Then I'm going to do broccoli. All the green leafy stuff I'm going to do in there so that I can control the moths. And we talked about it, and we're going to get 2 new screen doors that are full screens, top to bottom.
They're gonna be mounted on the inside.
And that way I don't, because when I was leaving the door, because the ones we have are half. So you get the storm door and then you get a screen. And on really, really hot days, I'd have to leave that door open, and the mole, the chipmunks would get in there and dig holes and eat my tomatoes, because I'd open the doors and I'd come in the house and do chores. And so those doors were open front and back. So this year we're going to get 2 screen doors to put on each end so I can close the door, but it's still open with the full screen going down. And it's not cut in half with a storm door. Lessons I'm learning as I go. When we bought those, hey, Mountaineer Mama, when I bought those doors, we didn't have much money because we had spent so much on the greenhouse and the grow boxes. But this year, we'll be able to afford 2 just screen doors. So they'll have the airflow coming both sides, because on one of our doors, the screen is at the top. And on the back door, the screen is at the bottom. So it wasn't getting a good airflow from the woods, because you got it coming in the window, and then it's a storm window at the top, and the screen is at the bottom on this side. We were learning. Bye, Vicky. Have a great day. Hey, Mountaineer Mama. I know. My indeterminates I'll do outside. I may do one. I'll do 1 indeterminate outside, and last year I did the determinants, red Siberian tomatoes in the greenhouse. They did beautiful. Oh my God, they did beautiful. My leaves stayed green. I didn't have any bugs, no problems. I won't do onions in the greenhouse. I'll do them outside. I learned because I tried onions in there last year and it didn't go well. But they did well outside. And I'm going to grow my own onions in the house, but I also ordered from Dixondale just in case my onions don't take off. Bye, Littlefoot Ranch. I hope you have a great day. I will be back on your channel later on this week when he goes to work, because that's when I could sit down and I could focus on watching your videos. Chris can make them. Send him in the garage with a roll of screening. Yeah, that's what we may do. We have a lot of extra molding pieces and things like that, where, you know, those old farmhouses like that have the screen porch, and you just open the screen door and it slams shut. It's a light wood. That's all we need. We don't need anything heavy, as long as it latches and stays closed. Lighter the better. We could do that. Take some molding strips or thin wood, and just get some screen, and you could make it that way, and get some hinges and put them right on. We'll see, because I have a feeling that he's going to be working a lot of hours this year. And I know, so that's what I'm saying. Don't get your panties in a bunch, Laz. He didn't do that great of a job on the wood for the netting last year, because I told him to use. That was a nightmare, and I don't want to go through that this year with planting the green leafy stuff like the broccoli and all that. It all got eaten up. So I don't want to go through that. I'll do that stuff in the greenhouse this year. I noticed what I wasted a lot of time on and what Chris wasted a lot of time on because we didn't know. So we learned from all that. And I'm not going to have him waste his time doing all that, trying to put up that white clear netting and all. It didn't work. Even after he got it up there, we had an egg nest all over the netting on the inside. Something got in there and put eggs on. Not I don't like gardening enough to go through all that. So no. For someone learning, you should. Hey, Sandra Moody, you did have a great garden. Yeah, the year before last was really great. This last year, like my mom and dad said, there's something in the rain. It just destroyed all the leaves, powdery mildew, diseases, everything. They never had diseases back then when they first started out over 50 years ago. There wasn't these diseases on all these plants. Did you see Gil? I don't know. I didn't. Do you have a link to his channel? Gil from Camp Patton do his indoor mylar shelving unit for plant starts. I'm talking about now. He has the time, doesn't have to install them in the spring. Yeah. Huh. I don't think I have his channel. Camp Patton? Is that the name of the channel?
Family Compound.
No, I don't have that channel. One moment, please.
He's got a lot of good stuff.
I used to be subscribed to him. Why am I not subscribed anymore? Oh, yes, I used to be subscribed to. All right, I just resubscribed. I knew What?
It's YouTube.
Space blankets. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. Those are the same shelves I have for my seed starts. Okay, thank you so much. I was subscribed to him because he was in the live chats before. Up on panel, yeah.
Yeah, he's also Wide Family Farm.
Yeah, that's where I saw him with them. It's weird how I knew I was subscribed to him. I saw it pop up. Sorry, had call them slice that roast up and Joe Morgan, I can bet it smells so good in your house right now. I've never had French dip. I bought an au jus packet and I used it in a different recipe. But I keep seeing all these recipes with French dip and you dip your roast beef sandwich in it. I got to try that. I never tried it. That sounds so good. Oh my God. I am getting a meat slicer. That is next on my list because that is how I watched several videos and recipes for the steak and cheese and onion hoagies and stuff. And when they have their steaks, it's best to slice them when they're still a little frozen, not all the way, but not all the way thawed. So you have it still a little firm and you throw it on the slicer and you slice it. And that is the best way to do it. So I'm getting a meat slicer. I will be doing that soon. That is on my list because I got that Blackstone and I am going to start. Yeah. As soon as we put that up and set it up outside when it's nice, I'll be having steak and cheese sandwiches all the time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gray Man Prepping. Is that the one that started out with, I don't watch Gray Man either. I used to watch a Gray Man, but I don't anymore.
Gray Man is the one we got teachers from.
Yeah, I don't watch him anymore. I really stopped going into his channel because he just sat at a desk all the time and really didn't say much about, I don't know. It just, my interest kind of went away.
He's not really a prepper if you think about it.
Your hubby is correct. YouTube screws around with stuff. I know because Prepping 101's channel, I was always subscribed to him before I knew any of everybody here. And then I would get unsubscribed out of the blue. I want to try it though, Joe. It's tricky, the salt balance. Yeah, I bet it is. And I have to watch. I have high blood pressure, so I have to watch that. That's one of these pills here. And I got him right next to my. Oh, he's got. Oh, that's his other. Oh, that gray man prepping. Okay, that's not the same one I was talking about. Oh, I didn't know he was. Oh, I don't want to get a copyright. I did not know that. Okay. All right. Well, I just subscribed again to that one too. That's good to know. Thank you guys, because I didn't realize that. Yeah, there's the one I was talking about was a different one. Because we had all started out together. I remember. Thank you so much. Oh, I gotta put some lotion on my feet. I hate the winters. Well, listen, it's been over an hour. I'm going to let y'all go. So that I'll have some free hour, because this is all the free one. I don't pay for it anymore. So I'll have some more for, oh, I think it's, yeah, for during this week. Yeah. It was a different gray man prepping. That it's not that I don't like him. Because I watched, I even have his t-shirts I bought, but my interest went away. And that's what happens with me is there'll be some weeks where I just completely watch recipe videos so I can find new recipes, and I don't go into any other channels. Then there's some weeks I'll go into all homesteading channels like Hollis and Nancy and the Rusted Garden, and I'll just, especially when garden season is coming up, I'll go into those channels and see what they've put on.
Roots and Refuge is another good
Yeah,
one.
Roots and Refuge. And so my interest varies all the time. And when you're sitting behind a desk and that's it for every video, talking about all this stuff, but not actually showing how to do it. And that's what I found was happening way back when I was watching him. I don't know if he's changed because I don't have it up anymore. But he probably could have changed his channel and he's out there doing stuff, but I don't know. Meat turned out. I bet it did, Joe. I wanted to go to your house now. I'm smelling it from here.
See you later. Love you. Bye.
Remember we found a few chuck roasts down there in the freezer? I have to be honest. I'm really bad with cooking beef roasts. I can do steaks, but roast, I'm just not good at. I'm just not. I remember back in the day when I first got a crock pot and I would put a big roast in there, but I think I would leave it in way too long because I'd put it in when I'd go to work and then I'd take it out like when I got home from work, and I would do sometimes 9-10 hour days. So yeah, I think it had been in there too long and it had this burnt taste. And that turned me off from the slow cookers for just until recently. I've been using the slow cooker, but for years I didn't use the slow cooker because I didn't like the taste of the beef when I cooked it in there. I think it was my error. That's why I was just putting stuff in too long. Because I didn't know how. I was just learning as I went. I just did something in the slow cooker the other day. What was it? Gosh. Can't remember.
Spanish chicken.
I didn't cook it in the slow cooker. Did I?
No, not the Spanish chicken. The regular chicken that you made with rice and corn. You had it in a big pot.
I just did a video, which I got to drop soon.
You ended up eating 2 plates that night.
I did it. It was a Jessica. No, it was a Mandy in the Making video. Oh my God. It was a 13x9 pan and all 4 of us ate it all. There was nothing left. It was so good. Wait till you see it. There was nothing left in the pan.
Oh no, there wasn't. It was completely gone.
So good.
We obliterated it.
Wait till you see it, and I can tell you it is worth making. Simple ingredients: 1.5 pounds of chicken tenderloins, rice, a can of cream of chicken soup, and some shredded cheese. That is it. Oh my God. So good. So good.
Yeah, I ended up eating like 3 places.
Yeah, he did. And I
Yeah,
had
it was
2.
the other night.
Yep. So good. So good. I'm definitely making that. It's so easy. Sear it.
Make that thing clean.
Stick it in the oven. There was like maybe 2 pieces of rice left in that pan. Sear it. Stick it in the oven at 350. Get a meat. I have a meat thermometer. I'm gonna try it. I have a few chuck roasts and beef roast down there. I have a beef brisket down there too. Pot roast and overcut roast are different. Well, it was great seeing you too. Thanks for coming, Adventures. This is how my live streams go. I just sit and I focus on you guys and chat, and we chit chat because we're boring over here. I'd rather talk with you guys and see what's up with you. Me too, Joe. Me too. I'll sit every day and watch, and I printed out. Oh my gosh, look at this. I had just emptied this folder, and now look at how many more recipes I found. I found a marshmallow chocolate poke cake recipe. So scrumptious. I'm making that. Air fryer chicken cutlets. Instant pot best meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I never did that in there, so I'm going to try it. And you stick the bundt pan right in there, and then the mashed potatoes go in the middle. I'm trying that. Strawberry filled cupcakes. Oh my God, I didn't write the recipe name on here.
What?
Oh wait, it's on here. French dip biscuits. Oh my lordy. Chocolate depression cake with no milk, no eggs or butter. Okay, I'm going to try that. 1 pot chicken and rice, which I kind of did that one the other day, but I'm going to try this recipe. And then Gooseberry Patch had a free cookbook you could download. And so I printed it out. And it has something for each month, like cheddar potato gratin. I even printed it out in color. And then there's like for the holidays, and how to make button bookmarks and things like that. So every month, this one is what is this one? This looked really good. I got to show you this one. One moment, please. Oh no, that ain't it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Slow cooker beef stroganoff. Oh, that looks good too. Mini sausage tarts, smothered green beans. So it was a free one. I downloaded it and I printed it out. But there was this other recipe that really intrigued me. Cafeteria noodles. Basically, it's chicken stock, bouillon cube, egg noodles, cream of chicken soup, salted butter, and parsley. So this would be a good side dish. Yeah. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of recipes in here. I have to, and then I keep adding to them. I had like 3 or 4 that I wanted to try. Then we got sick and I didn't cook. French onion chicken bubble up, bacon cheddar ranch skillet, French dip sliders, homemade chicken pot pie. So I have a whole bunch in here, but I got sick. So I've been watching more and more and getting more. So there'll be more recipes coming out. I will, Sandra Moody, because I don't do it all. I don't do it much. Beef burgundy. I don't think I ever had beef burgundy before. I think I have a bottle of cooking wine in the fridge, and it's so old I might have to dump it by now because I had opened it for a recipe. I think it's a couple years old. Okay, I will check the comments, Han Solo. And I know here, me and Chris would probably be the only ones that would eat it. A beef roast. Maybe Todd would have one bowl, but Sierra won't eat that.
What?
A beef roast.
No.
She won't eat, like, I made chicken thighs the other night. Really good chicken thighs, and she wouldn't eat those. She won't eat beef. She'll only eat like chicken. She'll eat a crispy chicken sandwich from McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. It's the same thing.
Or a
It's chicken.
hamburger.
Yeah, or a hamburger. But when I make food with those actual ingredients, nope, she won't eat it.
Todd will.
If I made, like the other night, I made corn and rice and a meat. She came out and she got corn and rice, or mashed potatoes and rice, and she won't eat the meat part. Yeah, I don't cook. I have some little bottles of the mini. I got a 4-pack of the white wine because I buy those for my chicken scampi or my chicken vino bianco. But that's why I buy the little bottles so that I can use them and not have a big bottle sitting in the fridge. None of us drink here wine. I don't drink wine. And sometimes I make it with chicken broth. Look at me. I'm going on and on. I was supposed to close out the stream. Oh, well, you know what? I'll stay up. That's why I could not be in all these collabs and schedule things, because I don't stick to anything. Hey, Steel and Tree.
Eric Johnson.
There you go. Lazaricks back there. I don't stick to anything. I don't like a schedule. I lived by a schedule my whole life. I still do. Like in the mornings, I have to get up for Sierra. And it's like, I don't even go to school anymore. I still got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. But I love my chicken vino bianco, and I love this pan-seared chicken cutlets, or they used to put these like round ones like this, and they were very thin at Olive Garden. Now they use the chicken tenders. And when I went to the butcher to get some chicken tenders, they were not what I was looking for. They were cut up pieces of chicken breast. I could tell. They did not look like the long, skinny chicken tenders that I like from. So I stocked up on those in the freezer. I just used some that were from 21. And I took that 1.5 pounds of chicken tenders that were this long and skinny, and I sliced them diagonally for that rice and chicken dinner that we had the other night. And that it covered the whole pan. It was a perfect amount. Oh, it was so soft and moist and delicious. It was gone. Like I said, there's like 3 grains of rice left in that pan. So simple and easy. I couldn't believe it. How good it tastes. So cream of chicken soup you want to stock up on. And I did. I stocked up on a flat the last time I went. I do notice a difference with the Campbell's taste and the Great Value taste, because we could have got they had them for 68 cents a can, the Great Value, and I didn't get them because I prefer the Campbell's over the Great Value.
Yeah, because there is a taste difference.
So I wait until, because they're like $2 a can. So the Campbell's. So I wait until the grocery stores has them on sale, and I will stock up then. Because I prefer that taste over the Great Value. There's some things I just don't. Yeah. Hey, Chris Piat. How you doing, honey? Oh, wow. We got everybody in here. I know I said I was going to go, and I just kept rambling on. I just kept going. Because you know what? It's Sunday. I don't have nothing to really do. I mean, I got to take this downstairs and get all the ingredients up on the counter and get it all there, and then I'll be happy, and then I'll be able to just start the video, because I am going to make a video, and I'm going to make my own Alfredo sauce. I know I had a really good Alfredo sauce recipe, but I'm going to use hers and try hers. She puts apple cider vinegar in hers, like a drop of it, so we're going to see how that goes. And I'm not a fan of cream of mushroom. I like cream of chicken, but not cream of but I do have cream of mushroom down there, and I use it in recipes. Yeah. But Chris is just sitting here relaxing. I'm probably going to have to go in and clean the kitchen soon. We ventured out, Steel and Tree. We did an out and about video yesterday. I just have to upload it off my phone.
Yeah, that was a rough day, Eric. I never seen my wife get so sad like that before.
Yeah.
She got angry once before because she couldn't get her onion rings from Burger King, but yesterday, boy, was a whole new experience.
Oh, there goes Todd. Yeah, I was a little depressed because we drove all the way out to Worcester to get Chick-fil-A, and while I'm out there, I usually get my Boston Market, and they were closed due to product shortages. And I had looked online. That's what got me, is I looked online to make sure they were open, and it said open. So they weren't. There was a big sign saying product shortages. They were closed till Monday. I was so upset and so brokenhearted. And I came home and I was sitting on the couch and I was just so blah. And he could tell. He's like, what do you want? Think of something else. And I got Chinese, which it filled my stomach, but it didn't fill the cracks of my broken heart. Not gonna lie. Haven't left the house since I got home from work yesterday morning. First overtime since last fall. Oh, take advantage of it. Yeah. Take it. This last month has been not great for us with his being out for the vid for a week. And so monetary wise, it wasn't great. And now the weather, he got home early Friday because of the weather. So that luckily he could use a paid time off day for that. But we don't want to use those up and he's not working Saturdays right now because there's just no work. So it's tight. But when he does get back full force, I'll be banking and putting money away. And restocking our oil account and making sure we're set for the following winter. And I'm going to start right away. I've been putting money away now for his teeth. We got more than we need for his teeth, but I'm just stocking it away. He's decided he's just going to get those top ones he did the fitting for, and then he's going to wait until, because his dental insurance does not renew until May 1st. So he'll have another big chunk to use. So we're going to do that. We're going to let him have his top ones, enjoy some steaks because he's still got the bottom teeth in the front. So he'll enjoy his meats. I'll get him so tired of steaks and everything.
I'll never get tired
And
of steaks.
then come May, when he's back to work full bore, he'll go get those few teeth pulled and have the bottoms done. Most of them are out. So the gums are healed. It's just those few in the front. And that way the insurance will pick up most of that. And hopefully next paycheck I can get the big garbage storage unit. What's that? Oh, garage. Oh, I thought it said big garbage. My eyes. Right, Sandra Moody? And right. So he's learned my characteristics. So when I'm in the couch and I'm laying down and I want something and I can't let it go, what does my feet start doing? They start going like this. I'll start going like this with my feet, and he knows that I need something. I want something.
I literally sat here yesterday for a good hour. Didn't take my shoes off. Didn't get undressed to get comfortable. I was waiting for my wife to tell me what she wants so I can go and get it and make her happy.
Han Solo says new deductible too. Oh, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. I don't even know what our Delta Dental deductible is. That's right. If you start over again, well, they give you they pay out $1,500. So we figured we could get the rest of the teeth pulled for the $1,500, and then we have the rest of the money for the dentures. But hopefully he doesn't have to have the gums scaled down again like the last time.
Oh,
He did not- that was bad.
that was unpleasant.
That was bad. But I went through all the bills, right? And our EOBs, and it looks to me like we paid way over what we should have. Because when they gave us a price to pay, it was an estimate because they hadn't done the work and they haven't submitted it. And then it turns around that the insurance paid a lot more than what they thought. So I called Friday, but the girl that does billings out till Monday on vacation. Because she sent me a breakdown of everything from the first visit in that office. But it was all jumbled together. There was not the data service, what was done, the payment from the insurance, and then what we paid. It was all the dates of service. And then after that was all the dates of payment. But it was so confusing for me. And I'm not stupid because I used to do billing and I used to work with EOBs all the time. It was just too much. And my Delta Dental account only went up to a certain date. And then I'd have to call them for the rest of the EOBs. And back then I wasn't saving them. So I called her. I wanted it all broken down by data service. Each page had to be a separate data service with the payment from them and from us and the balance. And I wanted it all separated by data service and not just all printed out all at once. So she's going to get me that. And then I'll sit down and I'll figure it out. But I have a feeling that we've overpaid. Unless some of those EOBs from earlier 2018 and 19, there was balances left, and that's why. But we never got bills. So I'm checking into it before I hand out any more money, because he came home the last visit when he did the impressions with an estimated $381.57. And I know we still had some credit on there, so I didn't pay it. And when I called Friday, the lady said, yeah, there's a lot of bills that came in, payments. And she noticed Chris's name in the pile, but the billing girl isn't there. She was on vacation. So I'm waiting till she gets in. And she's had a chance to go through that stack. They know he's going to be back because he's got to get the teeth, so they know we won't skip out on the bill. We're not going to. We haven't skipped out on anything. But I'm not handing over him more and more and more and more for them to say, because literally we paid $500 one visit and the insurance paid most of it and left us a $49 charge. That was it. Where did the rest of that money go? Because then we paid another $570 a couple days later for a $99. The insurance paid most of it and it was left at $99. So where did all that money go? Why are we still having all these charges? Yeah. If I don't find my passwords, I'll have to start a new email and YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, you need to keep a password book. You know what I use? A Dollar Tree address and telephone book. And I go, it's all A through Z, and I just put all my websites in there. That's what I use. A dollar a book in the Dollar Tree. Enough space for all the extra wood resale stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Eric. Yeah, you know what I do is I take another one of these and I make another copy of them. And when I add something to it, I go and I grab it out of my safe, and I have one of these in my safe as well. That way, if we had a fire, I could just grab everything and go. Excellent. Sailing tree.
What?
Oh, they're talking to him about his passwords. And he said, no, ex-wife was the password. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, nothing exciting going on here today, but that's pretty much every day. I still got that 20-pound bag of rice over there. I'll work on that tomorrow. I think I'm getting the feeling of working on it, so I'll get that done. And get the box boxed up with and schedule the pickup for that to come so they can ship it back. And yeah. That sale for Thrive Life, the New Year's sale ends tomorrow, guys. Really good stuff. I put it in my community tab. Really low prices. I cannot believe how low. 50% off on some of this stuff. Strawberries, I think cranberries, the dry milk, and the cinnamon apples. Some things are as low as $8 a can. I'm telling you, it is worth stocking up if you. There's cinnamon apple.
Wow.
I know. I haven't placed an order.
A fire sale?
It's a New Year's sale. It ends tomorrow, and I didn't leave any money in the checking account because I only leave enough for my bills, and I didn't place an order. I'm going to probably tonight. I do have some gift cards here. We'll see. But yeah, it's only a few items. Have a great day, Sherry. I've been saving up our money so I can stock up. I want to go get Crisco. I want to have some D batteries. We have plenty of the other batteries. I'm making a list. And when we do a big shopping, we'll go. It'll be just non-food items. I want to stock up on, the batteries, maybe some more of my vitamin D's because I got a few bottles left, and stock up on some women's products like the panty liners and pads because I've been dipping into those, and I want to, laundry soap because the lady hasn't been doing my coupon, so I'm gonna have to stop buying this stuff. So when I see a good sale, like God, a couple weeks ago we went to the store and they had a 12-roll pack of Scott, which is what we use for $7.99. I stocked up on those. And right now, Big Y has a 4-pack for $2.99. And they're usually almost $5, so I haven't gone yet. And the butter is $2.99 on sale. So, and then extra laundry soap 2 for $5. I just haven't gotten there because I write it all down and then I don't go. Just don't go. Well, be safe, Sherry Leach. I know this is the time I should drag him out with me and go get these things because I don't like to be at those stores without him because he's strong and if
While you're out, you should get me some nice Subway.
But we're not going out because the weather's crappy and the mix is coming, it says. So I don't need it all. I have plenty. It's just I like to keep up my stock, but nobody really wants to go out today. Yeah. Same here. A lot of empty shelves, Steel and Tree. Yep. But eventually those shelves are going to get scarce too because they're not getting the trucks in. But we're getting some slippery weather coming, so I'm not going to venture out today. I'll wait till it clears up and
with the storm updates that just came out, I'm sure everybody and their grandmother, even in the wheelchair, they're all out and about today.
Yep. So we got plenty here. I got years worth of everything, so I'm not worried about running out and missing a $2.99 sale with a limit of 2 anyway. So it's not worth my car getting crapped out for $6 in toilet paper. I'll wait. I'll start when the weather starts getting better. I'll do my restocking. And hopefully maybe she'll be back doing the coupons. So we'll see. If not, I'll just watch for good prices. But I know we went through a lot of Puffs Plus because that's all that I bought because that's what the coupons I had. And my stockpile went down drastically over these last few months. So I still got about 50, 60 boxes, but to me, that's not enough. So I'll be stocking up when I see them. And right now there was a sale. They were $5.99 for a 4-pack. When I had my coupon, it was $5 off, so I'd only pay 99 cents for a 4-pack. That was a good deal. So it's hard for me to let go of that money and pay full price. So I'm trying to wait for them to go on sale. But even at the Dollar Tree, and they don't have the Puffs Plus at Dollar Tree, just the Puffs Plus. I get the one with the lotion. So even at $125 times 6% tax, $125 times 0.06, that's 8 cents tax or so, I think, if I'm doing it right. So I just put 10 cents. So $135, because they tax everything. So $135 times 4 is $5.40 for 4 of those packages of Puffs Plus. It's like, it's really not that much cheaper, and the packages are probably smaller at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, pocket size.
Sandra Moody, I don't like going out shopping. My husband goes more than I do. I like going once or twice a month. That's what I've been doing. I don't go out much. Maybe once, twice a month. He doesn't go to the store unless I give him a list, and he follows the list. But I very rarely do that. When I was sick, he stopped. He got me gas in my car, and he stopped and got me. I wanted bagels and cream cheese, so he got me that. But that was it. There's been a few times last year I sent him to the store, but I do most of the shopping and bring it in the house. He'll go with me when we go and get our water, which we're going to have to do that soon. Get some more water. But other than that, nothing really exciting going on here. Mine is too, Sandra Moody. But I like it that way. I spent my whole life out and about running, just running nonstop. I never stopped. Huh?
You wild child.
I was. We never stayed home. And now that I got this house, I'm getting all my money's worth. I'm allergic to people. My sinuses go crazy after I go out in public. I know. Yeah. You don't know what you're bringing home into the house with you when you come home. You know what I've been seeing is those black floaters. I notice more and more lately. I read that it's not to be, normally they go away. It's not all the time. It's once or twice I'll see a floater go by. But because I'm diabetic, I haven't had a diabetic eye exam in years. I got to go and do that. Even less exciting here, Steel and Tree says. Sometimes it's nice to just not have all that rush, you know. I like it. So when we went out to that Teddy G's and there was a party of 16 sitting next to us and all the talking and the standing near me, it just got my anxiety into overdrive and I had to leave. I was like, I didn't even finish my fish and chips. And the lady that came to pick up the plates, she's like, you want to box that? I'm like, nah, I just need to go. And she's like, you sure? Because that's a lot of good fish right there. And I saw her pick up my plate, and then another waitress joined her and they walked in and she was looking down at the plate and talking to this girl. She must have been saying how I was wasting food. She must have been.
We cared for it. We paid for it.
Yeah. But I usually bring it home and throw it in my air fryer the next day, but I just needed to get out of there. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't.
I was getting aggravated.
Yeah, I needed to go. This is the highlight of my day. Gardner Josh is still in chat.
What's up, brother?
I know I said I'd go, and I'm just going. It's been an hour and 40 minutes now. I don't know. I just like talking to all you guys. I do. You know? Hopefully I'm, keeping other people company too. You're keeping me company. We got to do another Uno live. I like it when it's just me and Chris playing because I kick his butt when it's just me and Chris
Yeah,
playing.
okay. And then I start dropping cards on you that you don't want. You start swearing at me.
Because he's diabolical.
I learned it from my mother. So.
Chris Gardner says, "Sup, Chris? Much love, brother." Gardner Leah! I got your voicemail the other day on my Facebook. I responded by text. I don't do the voice part much. But I wasn't sure if you remembered it was me or your other friend, Leah, because you got me confused last time. So I was like, oh, well, I'm going to respond. But I don't know if she might have got me confused again. Steel and Tree. I'm having my usual threesome. Me, YouTube, and a cigarette. Gardner Josh can verify that I'm a quiet and boring person, Sandra Moody says. I am too. But that's okay. I had enough craziness in my life to last me a lifetime. I'm good. I like it. An even keel. I don't like chaos around me. And I think back in the day, I thrived on chaos. I did really well. But now I just can't. Just can't. I think it's from being home a lot now. She ain't crazy anymore, Lee. She knew what she was doing this time. Oh, okay. I know. She wasn't feeling well before. Eric, does the Afterglow cigarette get jealous? It's Solo. Oh, I do wish that we could do one get together with all of us, but I just know I don't travel well, so I don't think it'll ever happen. It would be nice someday. If I had an RV, I would do it. Because I could sleep through the whole ride and not know what was going on around me.
Even with an RV, it's still, places you got to travel to, and you can't really think about it. It's like it's not even safe to travel.
No, it's not, because you have to leave your house. And me and Chris were talking about this. If I start gardening in the summer, I can't just leave. And nowadays, with people getting into other people's houses and then you can't get them out. It's happened around here. I was reading one person had left and came home, and there was people in the house, and they couldn't get them out. Even by law, it was hard to get them out.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm not going to be leaving I'm not going to be leaving and have people moving into my home or breaking in or whatever. No. I would love to, though. Oh, I would love to.
I would love to go and do a YouTube meetup with some of the people, but
yep.
If I'm not here and something happens, I totally regret that trip.
Yeah. And we really want to get this house paid off. So to do that, we can't be spending money on trips and going places like that. You have to decide what's more important. And right now, getting this house paid down is more important. I want him to slow down when he gets to 50. Or the house at least be paid off so that we can, if he does keep working, the way he is, we can bank that money. We can save it and do renovations to this. Yeah, to have retirement money and just renovate this house and make it more user friendly for me as I get older. Redo the kitchen so that things aren't, because I know once I get older, I'm going to be very limited on what I can do. And I don't need to be trying to reach up for something, or I want everything where I can get to it and have it user friendly in the kitchen. Get a washer and dryer upstairs so that when my knees completely go, I'll be able to still do the laundry and things like that. So that's what we're working on. And we're going to need a new roof at some point. So I've been trying to put money away for that. And it's hard with his dentures and car repairs and one income. So going anywhere would just not work.
They already looked at me and said, "Oh, you can do the roof over."
Because he did a roof before on a few other houses. He knows how to do it. He don't want to do anything when it comes to this house. He don't. I noticed that.
I don't have time to do it.
You will have time to do it.
I just don't want to start stripping the roof and all of a sudden it fucking rains for 3 months.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm with you, Steel Tree. I am with you. And, I'm not going to lie, we have about $180,000 left to pay on it. It was a $225,000 loan. And we've gotten it down in 6 years. We've gotten it down to $180,000. And that's because when we first moved in, I didn't know about paying extra on the principal. And there was some months I did. I paid $500 for a few months extra on the principal and then $1,000. But the interest is still killing us. My mortgage part is like $495, and then the interest is $5 something, almost $600, and then the house insurance part and all that makes up the rest to bring it to $1,500 a month, $1,480 a month. So, but I didn't know. We were so focused on all the garden stuff that all that money went there. So this year I am putting it towards paying off the house. Oh, a dumbwaiter would be awesome, Sandra Moody. A dumbwaiter. You don't know what that is?
What the hell is that?
You don't know what a dumbwaiter is? It's that hole in the wall up here where you would put something in it and it goes down below.
Oh!
A lot of people had them in the old houses. They would put the food in there, close it, and push a button or roll the rope.
Yep. All right.
Like a laundry chute type thing too. Yeah, those were real popular in the old houses. That'd be awesome. Especially if I needed to go down and get my canners. I could put it in there, come upstairs, push the button, and have it roll itself up, and I could just grab it. But my goal is to get all that crap up here and I would love to just open all this up, but my problem is the fireplace, I think. So I don't know. We couldn't take the wall out because the fireplace is there to the kitchen. But I want to get rid of that oven and put a full-size movable oven, not something built into the cabinet, because it's a 24-inch oven. It's so small. And maybe open up this, but then we'd have to take the heater vent off the bottom there. And we don't know if that's a supporting wall or not. And I would love to get rid of all of this and just open it up. I would really like to have the fireplace open up all the way through and have the fire open in the kitchen all the way open, like a dual fireplace, so that it's one big fireplace, but open on both sides, the living room and the kitchen. I've been looking at pictures of that, and I would love that. I would love that. And have it all open. So it would be a full open door or a house plan here. Living room, kitchen, the fireplace separating the two, but just the fireplace, and that's it. And then all this open. And a pantry in here. Somewhere put a pantry. Maybe open all that up and put a pantry. And bring all my cooking stuff up, my canners, my dehydrator, have everything open in that pantry. And yeah, that's my dream. I would love that. I really want a two-sided fireplace. Wait, why are we trying to replace Chris? Yeah, and my refrigerator is right near that door when you walk in, and the oven is so small. I would just like to really open it up and just more storage space, and but I want the house paid off before I do any of that. This stuff is still perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It still works. It's functionable. So I'd rather wait, get it paid off, and have it redone later. But I would really like an open fireplace all the way through. I don't think it would be that difficult to do because it's already alongside the wall of the kitchen. So I think we just have to open up the actual fireplace and cut out the wall, part of the wall, and the heating vent.
That's a lot of work, and you got to make sure it's all going to be fireproof. And that backside of the fireplace, I got to get that same style fire block to use. And you got to make sure that base of the fireplace comes on this side of the wall as well for to support it.
Yeah. He's giving me a headache.
I'm not trying to give you a headache. I'm just saying.
Getting a headache.
You're giving yourself a headache with all this excitement you want.
Too open echoes too much. Plus, you can't get away from each other. Oh, I just shove them in the fire. But I do want a pantry room.
She'll hand me my dinner right to the fireplace. Come get it, Chris.
I do want a pantry room though, because I don't want to have to keep going up and downstairs for all my shit.
Well, we'll just call Acorn Stair Lift.
Acorn stair lift.
That's what the company's called. Acorn
Sit on the
Stair
little
Lift.
chair and go down the stairs.
Yep.
On the railing. Oh, it's all pipe dreams though. By the time we get this house paid off, we'll be having to put money towards our retirement home, our old people's home.
By that time, I should
For
be
people
in the
to take
ground.
care of us. I can't see him giving me a bath and wiping my ass when I get older. I just can't see it. He got all tough, all tiffy when I was sick. And I asked him to, what was it I asked you to do? He would just, I could hear him grunt and groan and sigh. A few little things I asked him to do around here. And it's like pulling teeth. It was like, oh, that kind of stuff. Wait till I'm sick and I can't clean the counters off and the things build up because they all just throw the dishes in there and wait for me, or the trash overflows and they wait for me to get it all put down, or the bathroom is covered with everything on the counter and
Sierra's hair.
and I just clean the shower. It's like they wait for me. They all wait for me. So, and I get it. I chose to stay home and do the housework, but it's a lot when you're constantly picking up the same crap all the time because they just throw stuff. It's like, how do you realize how the toilet paper rolls get changed out? Does it just magically appear, or the trash gets magically put outside and put a new bag in, or the dishes magically do themselves and the countertops are clean when you come home? It all just does itself. It all gets magically vac sealed and put downstairs so you can go down and grab cookies or grab pasta or grab saltines. It all magically just gets done by itself. Yeah. So the little things bugged the shit out of me when they could so easily put a roll of toilet paper on, and they didn't. Yesterday there was a roll empty on the roll, and then there's an emptier one right there on the table next to the toilet. And so I'm like, toilet paper's right there. Nope. Oh no, the Alzheimer's already set in. Me too. I have my moments where I forget things. I do. Oh my God, Han Solo, remember that? Oh yeah, I remember that.
What?
Show them the Brady Bunch episode with the drill instructor, housekeeper replacement. When Alice was I think she was sick or gone or something, and they had a replacement housekeeper come in, and there was a drill sergeant. Oh yeah. Yeah. Says the mix is coming. I wonder how much of a mix we're gonna get. Yeah, I'm glad I can wipe my own too. But Sierra, she just leaves such a mess on the counter in the bathroom. It's like, oh my God. I just pulled all her hair off the comb that she has hanging on the shower. Because when I take my shower, I lose a lot of hair. I do. So, but as I'm showering, I pull it from the drain and I throw it away right away. I don't even let it sit in there. And not her. She had it on her combs, hanging from her. She has hair ties hanging in there that have hair stuck to them. And then she does get them off and they stick to the wall and she leaves them there till they dried up and you have to just pull them off. Hey, Firefly. What are you up to today? Anything exciting? I need to live through you guys. I am getting a headache, which means I need to go eat something.
You just ate 20 minutes ago.
I had 4 crab rangoons. It is now 2:00 almost, Lazaricks. I didn't have 3 plates sitting in front of me like you did.
I only had 1.
Yeah, but you had more than 4 crab rangoons.
I had 5 chicken fingers and 2 beef teriyakis, and that was it.
Okay,
I didn't even
that's
have
protein.
rice.
You had meat. All I have was
Back off!
I need real food at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, what's real? I'm not going that far.
I was gonna warm up some Chinese, but now that I hear you say you're not gonna go far, I'll think of something.
Shut up!
Nope, I'm up and down in spurts. Boys are still sleeping. I had leftover crab rangoons I put in the air fryer from last night's Chinese, Steel Tree. Slobbies either stay single or turn into reform, not Z's. Well, when they get their own place, I'll go there and I'm going to make a mess and I'm going to leave. I already told them that. Told my son, I'm going to go in where your French doors are and I'm going to go find an old wheelchair and I'm going to whip around in the wheelchair and break the windows out with the arms of the wheelchairs like you did at my apartment. And pool sticks. Broke out some French door windows glass with the pool sticks. Yeah. And Sierra, I'm going to go and dump all kinds of old clothes all over the floor at her house.
Stick some of our socks in the couch.
Yep, I'm going to stick some socks in the couch cushions, and I'm going to leave half-empty food bowls and glasses all over your desks and your chairs and your tabletops everywhere.
Don't rinse off the plate, just throw it right in the sink.
What, Sierra?
Can you just leave me alone?
Can I just leave her alone? That's what I'm going to do when they get older. Mom's coming to visit. I cleaned out the pellet stove and am wrapping up antique Christmas ornaments, trying not to lay down. I've been trying to do that too. I'm trying not to take naps during the day again so that I can get my sleep back on track. Oh yeah, and a litter box. I'm going to bring a litter box full of cat poop and put it right in her walkway.
This needs to be changed.
Gardner Lear, do you... The smoke went down. I have never had chicken fried steak. Never. I have never had it, and I've been wanting it. I watched Ark Wildman make it. I went and bought everything, and I still haven't tried it. I'm afraid to make it. I think I'm going to ruin it. And it probably won't come out. Oh my gosh. I would love some chicken. I've never had it. I've never had chicken fried steak in my life. I'm not going to be cremated. Knowing my family, I'll end up in the vacuum. Don't want my urn saying Bissell or Hoover. Oh. Can you have Josh send me the recipe with detailed instructions so a monkey could do it? Because that's what I would need. I would love to try it. I'm just so afraid. I don't know why. Oh my God. Gardener Josh. He sent me pictures of the fried steaks and cinnamon rolls Kayla made. Look at these look like from a bakery. Oh my God, Chris. Look at, can I have that recipe too? Oh my God. Come look at this, Chris.
One moment, please.
One moment, please. God. I would eat like 3 of those cinnamon rolls. Look at that. Doesn't that look like from a bakery?
Oh, wow.
And this is his chicken fried steak. Oh my, you put the gravy over that steak, right? Is that how that's what it is? And those are real pieces of steak? That's what confuses me. Why does it chicken fried steak, but it's steak? And I don't know.
But you gotta butter it, batter it, and then fry it.
But why is the chicken name come into it?
Because you're frying it like chicken.
Oh.
Right?
Oh my God, look at those cinnamon rolls.
Isn't that how chicken fried steak is? Even though it's steak, but you're frying it like you fry chicken, correct?
We got deer. He got deer.
Yeah, I got deer meat.
I won't go to the donut shop. I don't. I want that.
Cube steak, fried chicken, fried like chicken. Yep.
Oh.
You gotta fry it like chicken.
Those cinnamon rolls look professional.
Now,
Because she's in the culinary school. That's why she's doing it.
Now with the chicken fried steak, the steaks you gotta cook it first before you fry it, right? Or is it all cooked the same when you fry it like chicken? Heavy chicken fries, stealing tree.
Oh, I gotta try it. You do it in the cast iron, it comes out. I could try it. We haven't. I still have that reflector oven. I haven't done a video yet. I was gonna try and make a cake mix in there.
It's graduated, and her and the family run the donut shake.
Oh, she runs a bakery. Oh my God, that is bakery worthy right there. Oh, and it's just the right amount of icing, not too much. I'm drooling over those cinnamon rolls. I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah, wipe your mouth.
Oh
my God, I think you were fucking drooling.
No, my lips are just
I
wet.
think there was a drop that just came off your lip.
My gosh.
Leo, I'll call you and we'll tell you step by step.
I have to have it written down, so I'd have to
write it down, but call her anyway.
I will write it down as you talk, but you're going to have to give me a little bit to get it written because I want him to look like that. Oh my God. You just got my mind going. Oh, like fried chicken. And I have my Dutch oven too. I could do it in that. I'm not lying, you guys. Those cinnamon rolls. You need to put a picture up on your face on your YouTube community tab. Oh, that's like I would. Oh, that's what I want. And now I want cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna have. Oh, I can't eat that shit, but I will. I will have one. I did find a few recipes for cinnamon rolls, but they don't look like that. Oh. I can cook, but I have never ever made chicken fried steak. Cube steak. I might have some. Did I? I thought I bought some cube steak after I saw Ark Wildman doing it in the woods. And I went and bought them, and they're still in the freezer. I'll have to go look. Oh, that looks so good. And I did buy some of those Pioneer packets of gravy mix. I'm going to have to try it. I'm going to have to. It's in my brain now. It ain't going nowhere till I do it. Oh, well, anyways, listen, it's been over 2 hours now, and I got to go. So I'm going to go. I have to go and tinkle and make something to eat because my head's starting to hurt. But it was nice chatting with all of you guys, and
Love y'all.
love you guys. I'm so grateful you all stayed, and you can make cube steak, just beat and puncture it. I know. I'm going to do it. I got to go downstairs and see if I have some in there. I thought I bought some. I'm pretty sure I did. I think it was just one package, though. Because I don't. Yeah. Well, Gardner Josh, even if you email it to me, you could type it out for me, and I could just print out the email step by step. It needs to be step by step because I'm not, with something like this, I'm afraid to do it. So I need it step by step. Bye, everybody. It was so nice of you guys to come with us today. I'm going to go pee, and then I'm going to go make some food and go downstairs and see if I can find cube steaks. All right, guys.